Hey guys, Martin from TeamSouth again. It's been a while since I made a video, so not the deck profile this time. It's Michael's Reborn Tengu Chaos Plant deck, like Chaos Tengu Plant, something like that. It's probably going to be his Nationals deck. I'm going to show you the main deck, side deck, and extra deck. So without further ado, let's get into the deck. So first off, we got the double Chaos Sorcerer. 2 is enough, 3 leads to potential dead draws. You also mill 1 Chaos Sorcerer usually, and 1 is enough to go for game or get rid of something like a Stardust or Shooting Star or anything like that. So that's why 2 Chaos Sorcerer. Double Caius, easy tribute. You got a lot of tribute fodder like the Tengus and tokens and bulb, all the good stuff. Just get rid of threats without any problems at all, and you can burn yourself a game. It's very good also. 1 Gorse, which is pretty much a staple. Plant Engine, Titanial. This card is very good. First turn, it's a big body, which your opponent can, unless he has like something like Dark Hole or something, they cannot get rid of this, or like a Colossal Fighter, but it's pretty hard to make first turn. So first hit Daniel is very good, and it's a beat stick anyway. And with Tengus and tokens from Dandy and stuff, you got a lot of tribute material anyway, so that's not a problem either that much. Double On Fire searches out the entire Plant Engine. We got 1 Spore and 1 Bulb and 1 Dandelion, which are the basic plants from this deck. So that's not really, it doesn't really need any explanation anyway. Okay, that was Plant Engine. We'll go double Devil Dragon, because it's a 2, of course. Just gets easy Black Rose access, easy Trishula access. Just ridiculous how easy this card can make Trishula. Anyway, this card at 2, of course. 1 Reaper, just easy stall, gets pluses. 2 is a bit too much. Stall is always good, but you also need to draw up things. Spirit Reaper cannot help you go for game that easily, so 1 Spirit Reaper. And it's a target for Devil Dragon. Sangan searches out pretty much like half the deck, something like that. Triple Tengu. This card is from Extreme Victory. It's very good. It replaces itself immediately when it's removed from the field. It's like when this card is removed from the field, special summon 1 Reborn Tengu from your deck. And with Pot of Avarice, you can just loop this card all over again. You can synchro with it, it gets another one. Synchro with that one again, gets another one. So you get 1700 beater on the field every time. And this card is just, when you first turn summon this thing against your opponent is like, how do I get rid of 3 Tengus in 1 turn? Otherwise, they're screwed a lot. So this one is pretty good. Double Veiler stops pretty much anything. Very good at Monarchs against Mirror Match for Devil Dragon or anything like that. So it doesn't really need an explanation. 2 may be a bit much for some people, but in this deck you also mill them, so that's not a problem. The milling cards. There's 3 Raikos over here. No Lalas because, well, he didn't really test it that much already. But we're using 3 Raikos, and 3 Raikos is just good. It's the only milling card in the deck. You don't really want to mill your Tengus or anything else like spells and traps, even though you're used to that with Plant Synchro. But milling your Tengus is not that good because you got less targets in your deck. But Raiko is still easy destruction and stuff, and lights for Chaos Sorcerer. That were the monsters. After spells, staples actually. These ones, more Reborn Dark Hole, Trinade. Don't really need explanation. We got 1 Book of Moon, also a staple. Mind Control, you play like, what's this, 5 tuners or something, and it's really easy to get synchro yourself with Mind Control, or just take your opponent's monster and then kick for game, something like that. Foolish Burial, which is also in this deck a staple, dumps your Dandelion, Spore, Bulb, anything light or dark if you need an emergency, Chaos Sorcerer, or anything like that. Double MST, Triple Pot of Avarice. May seem a bit much, even with double Chaos Sorcerer, with which you also remove. But getting your Tengus back into your deck, looping with them a lot, is very important in this deck, and you can go for a game much easier with 3 Tengus, and then just, when you got the last Tengu in the field, Pot of Avarice, 2 Tengus, and 3 other cards back into your deck, and then you can just synchro again with Tengu and get them back in the deck, and get another Tengu. So this card just stops looping, and you also like mill it or something, so that's pretty good. That were spells. Traps. Triple Solemn. Pretty obvious. I like saying Triple Solemn, but yeah, doesn't need explanation. 1 Call of the Haunted and 1 Limit Reverse. Even though it may collide a bit with Gorse, it isn't really that big of a problem, and just gets your like Colossal Fighter, Army Arm, OTK off and stuff. Play Army Arm? Yeah. Okay. And then a Mirror Force and Torrential as the final 2 cards. 40 cards?
42.
42 cards?
41.
I don't know. We'll count them later or something. 41, 42, 40 cards, something like that. So that was it. Off to the extra deck. If we go, double Formula Synchron, which gets pluses off, and it's really easy to make with Bulb, Spore, and Dandelion tokens. Army Arm for the potential Colossal Fighter Army Arm with TK, and it's just 1800, which is better than anything else below that. So sometimes you just want to make that. Level 5 is a Cataster, which is pretty much a staple. Level 6 is Bryanak and Iron Chain Dragon. Iron Chain is for Debris Dragon and Raikou, and Bryanak is just game winning. Level 7s, we got 3 of them: Arcanite, Ancient Fairy, and Black Rose. Arcanite is easy to make with the side deck cards, which I will show you later, and with Chaos Sorcerer, which is a which is a spellcaster, which like normal summon Bulb, along with a sorcerer, and just go for Arcanite, pop 2 cards, and then go for Stardust, something like that, which is very good play. So 3 level 7s. Level 8s are also 3, and 1 Stardust, 1 Colossal, 1 Scrap Dragon. Doesn't really need that much explanation for the OTK, of course, and just a bit basic against Samurai. This card is so good if they don't get Hand or Mizuo. Level 9, Trishula, of course, just 1. You don't really have to room for 2. You don't make of course you can make 2 in a game, but you don't do that too often, and it's going to 1 and September anyway, I think. So it's a 1 in Japan, so why wouldn't it be here? Shooting Star, level 10. Easy to make with Formula Stardust, no explanation. And the last card, Chimeric Fortress Dragon. Of course, this card can be taken out for Trishula, for second Trishula, but that's not really necessary. This card is very good against decks that leave a Starry Dragon and another machine on the field. Just -2 damage, you get a 2k beater, or even more. So this card is just really good. So that was the extra deck, 15 cards obviously. There we go to the side deck for the tokens, of course. First, monsters with side deck. Teutonic Kings, it stops pretty much anything. Samurais hate it. X-Sabers hate it. Fabled if they are played. Gravekeeper, yeah, with no recruiters. So that's really good. It's a 1900 beater anyway, so. Double Sour Dragon against the Machina matchup, Karakuri matchup, Saber, Gravekeeper again, yeah. Like this is 15 cards against Gravekeeper or something. But since Gravekeeper has very good matchup against the stack, so. Sour Dragons. Double Breaker. This card is also very good. It's pretty underrated. It just destroys Necro Valleys, destroys face up Royal Oppressions, or face down cards, whatever you want if they don't warning it or bottomless it. Just really good. Double Puppet Plant, which takes over Samurais, even also Sabers, so like Full On Might or Fall Troll, and also all the Gravekeepers. So you can use side cards against Gravekeepers if you want to. Not that you should, but of course these cards can be swapped out for Kinetic Soldiers. Yeah, Kinetic Soldier. So it's still a bit test playing and seeing what is best. So we do play quite a lot of tuners, so that's pretty good. Too Close Forest. This card is just so good against Gravekeepers, like MVP of the side deck. You cannot activate a field card spell if this card is on the field, so the Necrofighter is pretty much busted. So the turn they destroy, they can activate another field card spell anyway. So when they go like Descendant, destroy it, with the Necrovalley on hand, they cannot go for a Necrovalley that turn, and you can go safe place till the next turn with your like Debris Dragon or Pot Avarice or whatever. On Royal Oppression, stops Mirror Match, stops Saber, stops Dragoonity, stops Fabled, stops. I'm gonna stop saying stops, but this card is just so good. That's at 1 for a reason. Double Chain Experience for the Fabled matchup, for Frog matchup. 6 Sam, yeah. Remove the Kagamusha, no tuners, they're fucking screwed. X-Saber, Mirror Match, whatever. It hits every deck except for Gravekeeper. Yeah, pretty much. I may have overlooked the deck, but...
And Gemini.
And Gemini, yeah, of course. And 2 Malevolent Catastrophes, which just gets rid of any back row. Against Gravekeepers, this is so good. Against Gemini, it's very good. Against every deck, it's pretty good, actually. So, also Close Forest against Dragoonities. They cannot do anything about it. So, guys, thanks for watching this deck profile. One quick note, this is only a test build, so things will be changing here. Right before Nats, we will get an update. We will put on a couple of deck profiles from the decks we are going to play there. For me, it's not sure if I'm going. Depends on if I can get if I don't have to work. Well, I probably have to work, but I have to find someone to work for me. because there's a festival over here or something, and I can't get the day off. But I'm trying to make it to Nationals. We're gonna vlog there anyway, even if I'm not going. Nationals for us is, by the way, in 3 weeks, I think. 3 weeks, yeah, 3 weeks. So stay tuned for videos. Soon, Fable deck profile will be up, and an update video or a YCS Orlando review video of the winner. We're not gonna interview the winner because I'm gonna go to the United States, but we can still talk about the decks, and we will post a video up like the day or the day after what's it called, the deck lists are up, so or next weekend, something like that. So guys, thanks for watching this video, and make sure to subscribe. Peace.